Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Levi McKenzie of Grand Rapids Forest Hills Central Basketball. How's it going?
It's going good. Thanks for having me.
All right. So, no, the season did not end the way that you wanted it to, but overall, it was still a pretty good year for you guys.
It was, yeah. Obviously, I played 10 games this year. Broke my wrist in the 10th game. It was home against East Grand Rapids. So, not exactly the way I wanted to go out my senior year, but like you said, it was a good season. I can't really complain about too much other than the fact that I didn't get to play it out. But yeah, I'm happy with how it went. So
Yeah. So I know you didn't get to play at all this season, but in the
Mhm.
games that you did play, what was it like?
um, it was a much different experience than last year. I think last year I was kind of a more of a role guy. I still had my, scoring that I had to do here and there, but this year it was taking on a lot more of a leadership role, being a senior, helping those guys, the younger guys coming up, kind of being a role model for them. Um, you know, First year where I felt like kind of just like the guy on the team where I could be like, this is what we're doing, this is what we have to do, along with Nate, which you said that you interviewed yesterday. We were two of the captains as well as Jonas Vanderwood. He was a junior. So, being alongside with them, leading the team was a special experience this season.
Yeah, for sure. I know your basketball career is not ending. Talk about where you're going.
I'll be going to Clear University next year. It's a cool story. I went to showcase last summer, which is actually where I met Coach Thomas, which is the coach there, and I was on his team at the showcase. We kind of got talking a little bit, nothing super crazy, and then this season he came to our Kennewick Hills game. I think I don't know, it was one of my better games of the season. So he reached out to me on Twitter after that game, talked a little bit, asked me to go on a visit, offered me, and then I think after going there and meeting with him, some of the admin there and kind of seeing the campus, I knew that that's where I wanted to be. So
And this is the first, and also this is the first year of this program. So it's you'll be on the first team. I know that that team's kind of getting put together. What's it going to be like to be part of year one, team one?
it is. It's a really special experience, and the funny thing, that's actually kind of one of the reasons I wanted to be a part of it was just be able to really leave a legacy on a team, and I hope that's kind of what I can do. I think Coach Thomas is starting something really special. He's going about it a great way, and like I said, I mean, he's just after meeting him, he's a guy that I do want to very much so want to play for the next 4 years, and that's kind of what brought me there. And it's kind of a cool thing they're doing because right now they don't even have a home gym. They're in the process of getting that built. So they'll be playing at the nearby high school there, and then obviously, they're in the WAC, so we'll be traveling and stuff. But it's there's a lot of unsureness, going into it, which is always a challenge. But like I said, I think Coach Thomas knows what he's doing there, and he's a guy that I definitely trust with the program and building that up.
You're actually going to be playing at Parker Middle School, if you know where that is. So
Yeah.
that is on D19 in Howell. So for people that know around here, I'm
Mhm.
very familiar with the area because that is also where I live.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's to do that and to you kind of move on and put your high school career behind you. But first off, how do you feel like your kind of just your 4 years went?
Oh, it was good. I think, my freshman and JV year were just freshman and JV years, kind of how you'd expect them to be, developing, seeing what I can, get myself to be as a varsity player. And then for me personally, it was tough. My whole junior year, I was battling with the stress reaction in my shin. So, that was a battle. And then I didn't play any AU between junior and my senior year that summer. I didn't play any AU. So, going into my senior year, it was like, well, what is this going to look like? I'd been hurt for the last year, 2 years, and there was a lot of like, will this be the end for me? Will I get a chance to play in college? I didn't know kind of how that was going to look. So, kind of having Coach Carhart, which is our head coach at our school, and then Coach George, he was the assistant coach, having them kind of walk me through that process of growing throughout those 4 years was a really special experience.
Yeah. Best moment from those 4 years.
Ooh, um, best moment. Honestly, my best moment probably was this year after I broke my wrist. We playing at EGR the next game because obviously I broke it against EGR, and then going to their place was, me. It was far enough in the future where I was kind of over the emotions of the whole thing, but that game definitely was emotional for me personally, just because I was like, well, this is the team that, I ended my season, to be honest. And So there was a lot of like, I really wanted to win that game, and I really wanted our guys to go out there and get it done, and they did. And they all came up to me before the game and said, "We got your back, man. We're gonna give it all for you," and got it done. So that was a very special moment for me.
Yeah. Um, so and now as you kind of move on to this new chapter, in your life, what are you gonna miss about high school basketball?
I think the brotherhood, like being with being with the group of guys since you're, seventh grade, maybe some even before that, playing middle school basketball with them. I mean, you're with guys for 7, 8, 9 years playing the sport that you love to play. And I think, especially the group of seniors we had this year, all five of them. I mean, we were on the same team for, like I said, like 7, 8 years. So I think that's what I'm going to miss the most, is just being around those guys. And a special kind of thing about our seniors actually is all five of us are going to play sports in college. We got 3 basketball players, a football player, and a lacrosse player. So that was pretty cool. Thing about our senior class. It just kind of shows how involved we were in the sports that we played. We worked hard, and it was a special group of guys.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit, Levi. How about that?
All right.
All right. Let's see. What is your all-time favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Ooh, I'm going. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think Remember the Titans. That's my favorite movie. Remember the Titans is my favorite movie. I think that one. I got to go that one.
All okay. Is there a TV? Let's see. No, let's not ask that. What are you watching? More streaming shows or more YouTube videos?
Oh, I'm a YouTube guy for sure. YouTube guy for sure. I'm always watching YouTube videos, just like random YouTube videos. I don't know, random stuff I just find funny stuff, whatever.
Okay. All right. Are you a fan of documentaries?
Occasionally. I really like the Michael Jordan one, and then the one that just came out. It's not even really a documentary, but it's with LeBron and Coach K. They did it was kind of like a documentary interview kind of show. I thought that was pretty cool. So
Okay. Um, let's see. What's your go-to place for food?
go to place for food, Chick-fil-A.
Okay. There's no Chick-fil-A's around here, by the way.
I'll have to drive back here, drive an hour and a half to get my Chick-fil-A.
Hey, well, there's one not too far away. I think there's one in like Novi or something, but right by 12 Oaks. So,
That'll work.
and then what is something people do not know about you?
Something people do not know about me. Oh man, I played baseball. I played baseball as my sport up until eighth grade year. Eighth grade year, I played baseball. I had 2 uncles playing the MLB, and right now actually I have a cousin. He went to Caledonia, just got drafted by the Astros. So baseball is kind of like my family's thing. I'm kind of the first basketball player, and really my whole family. So it's kind of a funny thing that I get to, hopefully leave a legacy playing basketball in my family. So that's kind of cool.
Interesting. All right. Well, Levi, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck. Best of luck at Cleary.
For sure. Thank you very much.